The airliner has been in the ocean for 3 days. It's running out of oxygen. There's not much fresh water left. It won't be long before the passengers are suffocated. Because of the 50-meter depth, the radio is not working. The water pressure is causing seepage in the cabin. When everyone was in despair, the captain suddenly took out a red purse, instantly igniting everyone's hope for survival. Inside the bag was a signal transmitter. As long as the transmitter is sent to the surface, it can send out a distress signal. This is the last straw for everyone. Be sure, the captain took one of the passengers with him to surface against the pressure of the water. Because of the danger of the mission, there was only one passenger who volunteered. Once everything was ready, they immediately put on their oxygen masks. The co-pilot closed the cabin door to ensure that no seawater could enter the cabin. But when the captain opened the door, the seawater came in instantly. The pressure of the water overturned the door. The passengers were killed instantly, but the captain was unharmed. He grabbed the red bag with the transmitter. He quickly swam towards the hatch. Oxygen was leaking when he was ready to surface. The captain took off his oxygen mask. He pulled out the kayak in the red suitcase, then held his breath and swam toward the surface. Luckily, the captain's physical condition is excellent. After 3 minutes of holding his breath, finally reached the surface of the sea. Although he was exhausted, but he quickly climbed into the kayak and immediately sent out a distress signal. A reconnaissance plane picked up the signal. The pilot alerted the ship to come to the rescue. The captain confirmed his position. He immediately sent a lifeboat to rescue the captain. There are still many survivors at the bottom of the sea, and the oxygen is running out. The sea is slowly seeping into the cabin. The captain immediately formulated a rescue plan. After much deliberation, it was finally decided. The airliner will be directly salvaged. Then the divers went deep into the seabed to find the location of the crashed airliner. After careful investigation, the divers immediately began to operate. With a sling through the bottom of the airliner, the whole plane is tied down. Soldiers tie airbags around it. After connecting the inflatable ports, the diver leaves quickly. Connect the other end of the hose to the pump. Then the captain gave the order. The lifeboat immediately opened the valve. The airbag is getting bigger and bigger. The enormous buoyancy pulled the airliner up. This also led to a complete breach of the cabin. A large amount of seawater rushed into the interior. The passengers inside were swept away by the water. Luckily, in less than 3 minutes, the plane's nose was exposed to the sea. The Navy quickly launched a rescue mission. At the same time, the halyard is beginning to lose the weight of the airliner. It's coming apart one by one. The plane is slowly losing its balance. In 3 minutes, it will sink again. After an emergency rescue, the plane is down to its last female passenger. The sea is about to fill the cabin. He climbed up to the cockpit with the woman in his arms. Then he hit the hatch with all his might. He pushed the woman out. Then he leapt. He escaped before the plane sank into the sea. The helicopter immediately launched a rescue mission. They threw a lifeline to save the last passenger, and the airliner sank to the bottom of the sea, except for the one passenger who volunteered. Everyone was rescued.